It's Casco again, coming slightly downhill from the Goodsell end. Pushing through it from the other side. He's gone top of the other one. Strength on Australian tank, there's nothing being offered here to Boycott. Chatting just short of a length. Geoffrey Boycott just waiting and hoping for a nice half full outside off stand. That's it! That's a half full out. The back goes in the air, England players coming up to applaud what really has got to be a moment here on Geoffrey Boycott, 100 the place to get it in the middle of a test match against Australia on his home ground at Middlesbrough. Superb performance in the Darlington game. In 90 minutes he took 14 goals, which was 1400 test match games. Fifth against Australia, and his first ever against Australia on this ground. The once in a while on begin this demonstration, this Yorkshire player has been first and zero this morning, waiting, hoping and praying that this might be the day for Boycott to join the other band of cricketers who made 100 hundreds in first class cricket. He's in fact the 18th to do it, he's the third Yorkshireman, but Sutcliffe made 149 hundreds and the other Boycott at the age of 36 goes through to 100 hundreds in the first class cricket. Which everybody on this ground will remember, and we can be sure that for years to come they'll be telling their children and their grandchildren that they were doing it every day, the day they did it. It really is quite a fantastic comeback for the test. You consider what has gone on over the last 2 or 3 years. Out in the byways, intent to carry on like he was, and just what a test to do. He said he was worried about learning it's a bigger knowledge, but he's come back and proved that he's a master of it. Someone looks limited and he goes on it. And that's the white rails on the Yorkshire ground that he's handed to Below. So that comes the gap which is seen through this very much a white. Could be that we need to get back on with the game of cricket now. Well, we'll see again, a very memorable shot on volley, but beautifully through the way, just as well that we've been out of the way.
Just finally, give us your thoughts on that unbelievable moment. Yeah, we've got a few minutes. Just a few minutes. I know you do. Yeah, I know you do. Go on, just your final thoughts on that today.
What I remember most is I was pretty tense the night before. We had the selectors dinner. I also had dinner with the team, and then they left and let us chat a bit maybe about the bowlers or whatever. And we started, Mike really started talking. I was a bit uptight about Saxon Mail in there. I said, Captain, do I have to listen to this? I need to want to go to bed. No, fine. So I went to bed and I knew I was tense. What he didn't know, I rung up my girlfriend and now wife Rachel, said, you've got to come room 501, you need to relax me. I need to clear my eyes. So she came. And I didn't sleep after she went home. I was so, tight, tense. As I posted in the room at 4 o'clock trying to fix the aircon. It wasn't the aircon, I was just tense. I overslept. So I'm rushing down to get ready with it. I got a taxi. I get in this taxi. And this guy driving says, "Oh, I could be on medicine here yesterday." Oh, what was that? Most of the players in the round for practice in their own car. You leave them at the ground, that's why I'm going in a taxi, morning of the match. I said, "Who's that?" I saw Thompson and Pascal, the fast bowlers from Australia. Oh, right. He said, "I told him you're going to get 100. Oh, God. I said, but that went down well. He said, "Yeah," and the bowler said, "He's not, we're going to knock his fucking block off." I said, "Thanks very much." That's a magical moment. Look, I didn't want us to bat. I hadn't had much sleep. But he won the toss, we batted. When we went out, he asked if we could have first ball, which he didn't normally. And he got out first, fourth ball, I think, fourth note. So that woke me up a bit. And then the ball just hit the middle of the bat. Right from the word go, feet were going. And in fact, I heard afterwards that Duncan Fernley's brother, Mike Fernley, bowled medium pace in the Bradford League. Quite a good bowler in the Bradford League. He used to bowl me in the nets in April to get my feet moving. And he came to the, what was the little pavilion, cover, mid-wicket cover, side of his own. And there were people sat underneath at the bottom. And he said, "I'll tell you whether I'll get 100. And apparently sat down with them, and after 40 minutes he got up, he said, "It won't be a problem." And what he did was watch my feet, watch the rhythm. I also had a big stride, bend right over the ball, it was nearer to the ball. And when I was playing well, everything moved in rhythm with good footwork. And it was prophetic. And knowing my game was and somebody else had it. I decided to Yorkshire were playing at Sheffield. It put 10 quid on me to get 100, 8 to 1. I said, "You're crazy, getting 100 in test matches hard enough. Getting one when it matters against Australia." I said, "We see you bat every day, we know when you're playing well." He said it was easy money.
Yes, brilliant. Put the lights up. We're going to put the lights up, yeah? And the music, please, when you're ready. Everybody's show your appreciation, stand on your feet. History maker, the legendary Sir Geoffrey Boycott. Sir Geoffrey Boycott.